Almost $500,000 is being pumped into the restoration and upgrade of the laboratory playing field in St. Andrew. This as part of government's thrust to improve sporting arenas around the country. Rikisha St. Louis tells us how this project is promising big change for the people.
Excitement builds within the village of La Poterie as the government delivers on yet another promise to upgrade the current playing field. The Keith Mitchell-led administration has, since it assumed office in 2013, been putting a lot of emphasis on upgrading playing fields and sporting facilities across the Tri-Island state. Some of the work being done include the expansion of fields, erection of lights, as well as the construction of pavilions and basketball facilities. Work on the field has already commenced with an anticipated completion period of 3 to 4 months. State of Affairs recently journeyed to the project site with Sports Minister Honorable Roland Bola and other senior sports officials.
As a government and a ministry in particular, we hold the philosophy that we have a lot of raw talent in Grenada in different sporting disciplines. And that one of the things that will help harness those kind of talents and expose them and have them up to the level to compete at a regional and international level is ensuring that we have proper playing surfaces and surfaces where our athletes can find more time. So for example, if you have a playing field that is lit, one of your athletes, if they are a student for example, would have sufficient time for school, get home, do their homework and so, and at 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the night, because the facility is lighted, they can do an hour or 2 hours of practice. So that's a philosophy that we hold and we are working towards that. I must say though that we probably would have liked to have much more fields or facilities, be it hard court or playing field or so, in a better condition by now, more of them being lighted up, inclusive of the National Cricket Stadium. But we are working towards it. It's a slow march, but we are progressing, and we do believe that over time we'll be able to have all our major fields lighted up so that our athletes can have the opportunity that they deserve. We're looking at expanding the playing surface here as a playing field, and at the same time trying to get it leveled, because it was kind of sloped in a way. Was not a full-size field, so even when the school from Tivoli was having the annual athletics meet, they weren't able to get a full 100 meters across the field, and in trying to get 200 meters or so, they had to run up and down the hill.
The project will be done in 4 phases and will cost approximately $400,000. The National Lotteries Authority and the Government of Grenada will be funding the project.
The field will be basically 300-meter athletic track, you could take that. The distance, it will be 120 by 110. That means we'll take a standard football field. So GFA could have matches here, so that's wonderful. The cricket field, you'll have a good 2 cricket turf. And for the community, I think as we listened before and you heard the excitement of the community and all the other stakeholders on board, it will serve now not only the community of La Poterie, but all the surrounding.
Once completed, cricketers, basketballers, footballers and athletes will be more comfortable, and therefore much more can be expected from our local sportsmen and women.
Well, definitely this ground is going to be used for the community sporting program. We have coaches in the area, and they are going to be using this ground because I know that Progress Park is a ground that normally being congested with football athletics. So once here is completed, our cricketers are going to have another area where they're going to be able to express themselves and express themselves properly, because the bigger the ground is always better for cricketers.
Good field equal better playing surface, better players. So we're all excited. We expect to see more competition here. At the end of it, we heard of, this is phase 1, so we'll heard of the addition of the maybe basketball court. So it's a full project, and we are excited in Ministry of Sport, and we support our minister. And we are here from the Ministry of Sports Party every week with our technical support team to make sure that the work, is done to standard, and the field will be up to mark as all our other fields in the island.
Cummins says in a few months the La Poterie facility will join the rank and file of grounds that are up to standard in Grenada. He anticipates that a visiting international cricket team will get to test the new cricket turf.
Expanding the park here in La Poterie just is saying to us here in Grenada that we have another cricket ground, because the size that that is showing here, from where it was and what it's going to be, it is clearly telling us that in St. Andrews, we already have Progress Park as an international ground. We have Grenville, we have Pulse, and this cricket ground, this ground here is additional for what we're going to have for cricket. And just looking at what I'm seeing here, I'm already start putting plans in place for when the English team, the schools come in, that La Poterie will get a share of it.
One aspect of the project is the construction of a Kalinago house. You see, the current field sits on the foundation of an Amerindian village, and so the grading has unearthed pottery and other remains. These will be showcased at the new facility.
We have the commitment from some professors and archaeologists from Leiden University in the Netherlands, and they have committed to building a Kalinago house. So the one you have in St. Vincent Argyle will be an exact look like this one. So we have to provide the material from forestry. We get the rosal tops from different villages, and they are going to construct that house for us.
To top it all off, Minister Bola says the state-of-the-art facility will be environmentally friendly.
The intent is also to have a basketball court being built at the top of the field here. Towards the hillside where we are cutting the bank, when they go further back, they will be doing it in a step formation. That will have to do some work in terms of building a back wall, and with the step formation, sitting areas. We would want to, at some point in time, identify the best suited place to put in changing rooms, bathroom, toilets, and of course, when you do that, to use the upper floor of that to do a bit of sitting pavilion. It is not the intent to do a lot of concrete around this playing field. We want to keep it very natural, close to nature, environmentally friendly, as you would say. So on most sides, we would be planting trees. In particular, we thought the almond tree might be a good one that provides proper shade once you prune it and keep it in good shape. And we'll be using a lot of the natural material from the forest, the bamboos, and so.
Community members are happy that the project will soon be a reality, bringing huge benefits to La Poterie and surrounding areas.
Well, I feel very good about this project for Honorable Bola, what he did for us. He always tell me building that project, and I love to see the start he make and to finish this project for us in this village. This will help the community of La Poterie very good and very important for the community.
But I think we are extremely happy that the village, the community, was going to get a very professional playing field. I think they do need that. And in addition to that, the additional income that people are going to get when this field is completed is going to be of great benefit to the community.
For State of Affairs, I am Rikisha St. Louis.